Hi there, and welcome back to another edition of Gray Hair and Tattoos. My name is Lonnie, and today we are going to be talking about some tattoo comments. Now, I recently reached out to both of my social media platforms, both Instagram and TikTok, and I asked for my followers to send me the comments that they hear in association with their tattoos. And I got to tell you, I was flabbergasted with the number of people who responded back and telling me the things that they are hearing. So I decided just to come on here and share a couple of them with you, and we are going to break down these comments. So the number one comment that people hear is, your tattoos are not going to look good when you are older. Okay? False. Not true. Your tattoos are going to be fine when you're older. You know what, if you're younger, if you're in your 20s, 30s, 40s, whatever age you are, when you get your tattoo, just make sure that you're getting a good quality tattoo and that you take care of it. Wear sunscreen, drink water, just invest in the longevity of your tattoos and they will look fine. I promise you. I am 57 years old and I have been getting tattooed now for 27 years. I am very conscientious about my age and my tattoos. I wear sunscreen daily, and I personally think they look fine. Now, these people saying these comments, I guarantee you, don't have tattoos themselves, and they're just trying to say something that is going to hurt you and make you feel bad about your decision for expressing your self-expression through tattoos. So when they tell you your tattoos aren't going to look good, you know what? Just know that that's not true. They're going to look fine. Don't worry about that. Just let that one go. You know what? Again, false. So another one that we heard a lot of is that you will not get a good job if you have a tattoo. Again, false. One of my favorite things to do is to reach out to my social media platforms and I ask people to send me their jobs. What do you do for a living and have tattoos? And I am always just amazed again by the response. And you know what? We have doctors with tattoos, we have lawyers with tattoos, nurses, teachers, the whole veterinary field. We have professors, we have IT, we have, you name it, the full spectrum of people who have great jobs, great careers, and tattoos. I personally am a senior escrow officer and I have a great career and I have very visible tattoos. So when people tell you that, you know what, there are plenty of career fields out there that do allow visible tattoos. But I am going to make a side note. If you are new in your tattoo journey, I highly suggest that you do look into it and see if tattoos are acceptable in your career choice. Sadly, that is still a thing, and there are careers and there are employers who do not allow tattoos, visible tattoos. So if that's the case, just place them carefully. Place them where your future employer won't be able to see them, and then that way you don't affect your career. But I will give a shout out to some current employers that are now allowing them. We have Disneyland, we have Starbucks, we have Ross's, Target. They are all allowing tattoos in the workplace, and I would like to thank them for allowing their employees to have the freedom of self-expression. Now, another comment that I heard more than not was, you're not going to look good in your wedding dress if you get a tattoo. You know what? That's just mean. There's no reason to say that. That's like basically telling somebody you've ruined your body, you've ruined your day. I don't know where these comments come from other than you're just a mean person, but it is false. I mean, you have chosen to have self-expression through tattooing your body, and to me, it just enhances your beauty. It doesn't take anything from it. You know what? Figure out what decade we're in. Long gone are the days of where we had to present ourselves to our mate as a driven, wearing white. We are allowed to be ourselves and be a bride. You can have visible tattoos and just be absolutely stunning. That doesn't make it just doesn't make sense. This one I don't really have a good comeback for because I just can't figure out why anybody would say that. other than trying to make that person feel bad. You know what? That person is trying to make, that's just, again, just mean. Got nothing else for you there. Just boink, mean, false, mean. Got to get rid of that person. If that person is in your life saying that, you might want to think about removing that person from your life, because nothing good is going to come from having that person being around you. So those are just 3 of the thousands of comments that I got. You know, it saddens me that people are hearing this, but you know what? Again, we're here today to kind of show a community that we are not alone. So my suggestion on something like this is come up with a comment, come up with a comeback, come up with something that gives you some power back for when somebody is trying to make you feel bad. One of my favorite comebacks is, you know what? I have a lot of tattoos and not one of them says I'm asking for your opinion. You know what? It feels good and it makes me feel like I have a voice. Now, you don't have to particularly say that one, but come up with something that makes you feel comfortable and makes, again, you feel like you're not being victimized by their comments. If you're not comfortable with speaking up, or if you're not comfortable with that, my suggestion is, you know, think of something that you will be comfortable saying and practice it in front of the mirror. If you're comfortable saying it, it will be easier for you to say when the time comes and if you need it. You know, again, I don't understand why, but we're going to continue to do this series. I will continue to share the comments that you all are telling me that you're hearing, and we will continue to try to make awareness of these statements and how incredibly false they all are. So your tattoos will look fine when you're older. Let that one go. Tattoos will not stop you from having a good career. Side note, please place them carefully if your field does not allow them. And 3, you're going to look beautiful on your wedding day. That's it. End of story. Period. You will look beautiful. So I hope you enjoyed today's episode. And as always, if you did, please hit that like button. If you'd like to stick around and see what I'm going to be talking about next, and you'd like to join any of my social media platforms, they are listed below. There's Instagram, TikTok, there's Twitter, Facebook. You name it, you can find me as Gray Hair and Tattoos. If you'd like to listen to my podcast that I do with my sons, We're in Trouble Now, that is also below. You can click on that link, and that is where we just sit around and we talk about subjects like this. And we would love for you to join us and listen to our conversation. So until next time, please remember to tell yourself something kind, and I will see you on the next episode. Bye.